In the 6th grade, I found myself in the state championship wrestling match. As a 12-year-old, this was a huge deal. Studying my opponent, I noticed a lot of similarities between us. Both rather tall and kind of lanky, I knew winning this match would be about the wits rather than a physical brawl. The referee lined us up, he blew his whistle, and I performed a move that my opponent was not prepared for, the fireman's carry. Today, I want to explain to you why the fireman's carry is the best way to carry someone out of a dangerous situation, and how it is sustainable in today's society. To begin, we will look about how to perform the fireman's carry and why it's sustainable in today's society. We will then move on to why the fireman's carry is superior to other pulling techniques. And finally, I will show you how the fireman's carry is superior to other carrying techniques. To perform the fireman's carry, you want to first check if there is a spinal injury. If not, to proceed to lie the patient in a supine or face-down position. Next, you want to extend your hands beneath the subject's chest, locking them together and pulling backwards to bring them to their feet. Third, you want to move to the ventral or the front of the patient. Next, you want to move down to one knee, place the side of your head on their abdomen, and lift using your quadricep muscles. That's how you perform the fireman's carry. Kevin Wilkley, who was the Triple Crown Strength National Championship in Utah this past year, says this is the best technique in order to carry someone. In fact, that's how he ended up meeting his wife. The Boy Scouts of America also learned this technique in order to get their first stage merit badge, according to meritbadge.org. Which leads me into why the fireman's carry is sustainable in today's society. If you must learn the fireman's carry in order to get first aid training, that can be useful in many jobs such as lifeguarding. Not to mention, the United States Army also must learn this technique in order to carry injured soldiers out of battle effectively. With so many uses of the fireman's carry, the advantages cannot go unnoticed. There are 3 common ways to pull a person: the ankle pull, shoulder pull, and the blanket pull. The ankle pull consists of you grabbing the patient's ankles and pulling them across the floor to safety. The shoulder pull similarly, except you grab their shoulders. In the blanket pull, you must place the patient on top of a large blanket and then pull them by holding the blanket. Now, these 3 pulling techniques can cause a lot of problems. With the ankle pull and shoulder pull, if you have any sort of ankle injury, shoulder injury, lower torso injury, or upper torso injury, you risk further injuring yourself by using these techniques. Also, according to MayoClinic.org, the Mayo Clinic staff on MayoClinic.org, they say do not move someone if they have a spinal injury. With all 3 of these carry techniques, you risk causing a spinal injury. With the fireman's carry, you provide even body weight distribution amongst your shoulders, and also even blood flow distribution along with that. And with no physical contact between your spine and the ground, you cannot cause further spinal injury. The fireman's carry has many advantages over other carrying techniques as well. The 2 other common ways to carry a person include the honeymooner, which consists of you holding the person in your arms while their arms are wrapped around yours, or the pack strap carry, where the subject is on your back. The pack strap carry is not only difficult to perform due to the details that it requires, but also will not work if the subject is larger than you. And the honeymooner requires you to use all upper torso muscles in order to carry someone. Elspeth Reeve says, "It is so easy to perform the fireman's carry that in instructional YouTube videos, the carrier sometimes laughs at how easy it is. That's because the fireman's carry allows you to use your leg muscles, mainly your quadriceps, to carry the person, and your upper torso muscles for stability, which is better suited for their size." The Guinness Book of World Records even has a record for the fastest mile while carrying someone. What carrying technique do they use? The fireman's carry. Today, we looked at how to perform the fireman's carry and how it's sustainable in today's society. We then moved on to how the fireman's carry is superior to other pulling techniques and how it doesn't cause any more spinal injury. And finally, I showed you how the fireman's carry is superior to other carrying techniques, how it allows you to use your leg muscles to carry the person, and is easy to perform. With the fireman's carry, I learned to save a life, and now you can too.